The government is continuing to cause waves. In Parliament, lawmakers are being briefed by security authorities discussing potential political consequences like tightening gun and security laws. I'm joined now by Deutsche Welle correspondent Thomas Sparrow in Berlin. Thomas, welcome. What else has come to light about what this far-right group was planning?
Essentially, that the group was larger than previously expected and previously known. At the beginning, authorities had revealed 25 arrests and a further 27 people who were involved. It has now been revealed that that number could be much larger. Additionally, that the group had more weapons than originally expected as well. Around 100 weapons were seized already, and in general it is seen that this group, the Reichsbürger group, has an affinity to weapons, as authority describes. And a third element, which is also particularly important, that they had substantial amounts of money. During the raids, during the searches, hundreds of thousands of euros, in fact 400,000 euros in cash were found, as well as gold and silver coins. And there's also an indication reported widely here in German media that there was even a safe box in Switzerland with gold bars. So all this has authorities concerned. All this has given authorities clear indications that what this group was planning was certainly serious and advanced.
And just how imminent were their plans to overthrow the government?
According to security authorities, the plans were certainly advanced. The fact that they had a military wing already discussed, a political wing as well, that they had financial means, that they had also active and former military personnel, that one former member of parliament was involved. This is all indication that those plans were certainly serious. Another matter altogether is how close they were to actually achieving that goal. And authorities have stressed on various occasions that the fact that they carried out these raids was certainly a way in which authorities were able to react accordingly to the threat and also dismantle and reveal the extent of this group.
Thomas, there are measures being discussed by lawmakers to tighten security. Are they likely to be implemented?
It depends what measures are being then discussed. There's certainly measures to strengthen security in public places, especially the German parliament. That is something that is being debated currently in parliament, and we may see action there. There's also a fierce debate here in Germany about gun laws. Germany has already one of the tightest gun laws in Germany, and there's discussion as to whether that should be tightened further to take weapons away, for example, from members of this Reichsbürger group. And a third element, which is probably the most difficult element altogether, is how to make sure that current and former military personnel, as well as members of parliament that were part of this plot, do not continue to have political influence. In other words, how authorities can make sure that within the justice system, within parliament, within the military, there are no extremist people. So the plan specific here is to make sure that people deemed extremist or anti-democratic, according to authorities, can be removed more quickly from public service. But authorities, and especially lawmakers with whom I spoke in Parliament, clearly stressed that they first want more information before making any wide-ranging changes to Germany's current system.
Okay, Deutsche Welle correspondent Thomas Sparrow with the latest there from Berlin. It's being hailed as the most significant